Hi, friends. How's everybody doing? Hi, friends. How's everybody doing? Happy Friday. I just, hey, hi, how are you doing? Happy Friday. Corn, how are you doing? Trick or treat today's menu, poor man's beef Wellington in red sauce. Yes. Hi, trick or treat, how are you doing? Hi, happy Friday. How's everybody doing? The light is okay. I think the light is okay. How's everybody doing? I gotta fix this a little bit so it's not so close. Doing good, enjoying the ambience of your channel. Thank you, thank you. Happy Friday. We are making beef Wellington today. You guys could hear me okay? Sounds okay? I feel like I'm on time and then I feel like I'm all of a sudden running late with everything. Hi, friends. How is everybody doing? Happy Friday. How's your guys' work week was? How was work? How was school? Are you guys ready for the weekend or what? Ashok saying, hi there. Hi, Ashok. How are you doing? How are you doing, sir? How is everybody doing? Are you guys ready for the weekend? How is the work? How is school? You fine? Good. Are you warm? Are you staying warm? I think it's cold everywhere from what I heard. It's cold everywhere. Mr. Vinagati saying hello, hello. How are you doing? I just quit my job today to pursue. That's not good. Let's see. You know, everybody gotta have goals in life. You know what I mean? If that's the goal that's the path you chose. You know, you're adult. I hope. Make sure I say hello, hello. Let me see. You guys know this mouse like it's tricky. I just need saying doing chores around the house. I have you in the TV. Oh, okay. Too much drama on the TV. Yeah, but there's really nothing good. Like there's really nothing good to watch lately. I feel like. Hola, hola. But I do agree, too much drama on TV. Hola, J Brown. Hi, happy Friday. Another stunning dress looks good. Handicap, handicap animal. Thank you, thank you. Sarah is saying sorry, saying hi. No, I don't want to create a poll. How's everybody doing? London, Devu. Hello from London. How's over there? Cold, just like here. Dylan is saying, hi, Dylan. How are you doing? I think you joined some of my live stream before. Chevy 5 Speed saying, hi, happy Friday. Melbourne, Australia. Okay. You know, when I hear Melbourne, what does it remind me? There was a commercial about Melbourne long time ago. What was it? Xvian saying hi. Xvian, how are you doing? Sarah saying hey Sarah. I said hi. How are you doing? How is everybody doing? Tell me more. Are you guys staying warm, cold? How was work? How's school? Ready for the weekend or what? Jimmy Cook saying hi. Hi, Jimmy. How are you doing? There was like an Indiana Jones commercial. The guy in Indiana Jones, he used to advertise on Melbourne. You know. Gaia saying better. Nice to you. Thank you. Dylan, I'm good. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing good. It's Friday. We are making poor man's beef Wellington. So I was searching how much is it on Gordon Ramsay's restaurant on the menu, and I think the single serving is like $60. I guess if it's expensive cut of meat, not too bad. I don't know. But then, so for this recipe, we use like a chuck roast, and we cook in the Instapot with the beef base. But if you can afford a good, expensive meat, then you brush it with mustard, or you like sear it first on a hot pan, salt and pepper seared, and you brush mustard. But we are not using Wagyu or any like expensive meat, but everything else pretty much the same. Our variation of it. So that's why it's poor man's beef Wellington with red wine sauce. It's a good recipe. Love the shirt. Hello, nice to see you. Philly, nice to see you too. How are you doing? Thanks for having good lightings. Fun. Thank you. This is my same setup when I make a YouTube channel too. You know what I mean? It's the same setup. So when I'm like making my videos. Not cooking dessert today. This is a good long recipe. Yeah. Thank you, Ashok. How are you doing? Are you guys staying warm? Fun saying it looks good. Yeah, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I have the same setup for my YouTube channel, and I'm like okay with that. I just changed some stuff around the background, like pictures, but that's pretty much it. So I got these mushrooms for the recipe, and technically you're not supposed to wash the mushroom, but there is a lot of dirt on it. So you just get like a wet towel and you just wipe off the dirt. But what I do, because there are so many of them, I get a big bowl with cold water, and I just like put it in, shake off the dirt, take it off, and start wiping it. So that's what I did. The mushrooms are already clean. We can tell you put some effort into it. Yes, thank you, thank you. Are you? Thank you, Ashok. Yes, I am. Hello, nice to see you again. Zachary, welcome back. We are making poor man's beef Wellington, like I promised. It's gonna be a good recipe. How's everything going for you? How's everything going for you? Guys, it's Friday. I'm so excited. For Friday, like I can do stream a little bit longer. Don't have to worry about because it's the weekend coming along. So, um, but yeah, yes, guys. Now, obviously, I should say something. This. Oh, 1 second. I gotta make sure everything is pinned. So people ask, what I'm cooking, and I try to pin the chat. But I know people ask, and I really don't mind it. Hello, nice to see you again. Everything's good. Are you staying warm? Are you guys staying warm? So mushrooms, and you guys know the drill. Once the video gets uploaded, I'll put the full recipe in the description box. But this we are going to, I'm going to put in this and chop it. But you want to finely chop it and then cook it. So it's going to shrink, because when it releases the water, the mushroom release so much water, it shrinks. Like spinach. Mushrooms are like spinach. Right before I went on live, I had like a sleep attack. Like I just wanted to take a nap. It's so cold out. So I just I wanted to take a nap. I only slept for like 4 hours, 5 hours at the most today. But I'm going to put this in the food processor. Thank God it's Friday. Yes. Chris, I was thinking to myself that I believe you could become a successful TV type show. Thank you. Thank you. I do enjoy cooking. I'm telling you. The only problem with my cooking video was like editing. I didn't have time to edit. So during the Christmas break, I'm like, I'm just going to start going live, because that way I'm cooking and talking to people, and they get to see from the beginning till the end. And if you have any question, or if you want to know any variation, then I can just talk to. And I really didn't know how it was going to go. Like, I just wanted to come out and cook. But I get so much love from you guys, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to get on the schedule now. So I do, take Sunday, Monday off. But this Monday, it's a holiday. Like, a lot of places are closed. My work is off. So we'll go live on this Monday. And then on Sunday, I'm just gonna start posting on my video on my YouTube channel. I'm gonna start posting full like a week worth what we are cooking. So the menu for the week. So somebody's laughing at Chris. Let me see what's going on with this. Sassy. Oh, I never said I'm anybody. Actually, chic. I've never said I was anybody. If that's what you think, then that's your opinion. But you know what? I'm not gonna even spend the time on Uncle Kenny's anymore. They're just not welcome. So I'm not even gonna. I'm not gonna have. I'm not gonna give people any attention because this channel is mine. So if you don't like it, bye. You guys know. Nice. You are easy to watch and listen to. So relaxing. Thank you. Thank you. And then I try to find some good music on YouTube Studio um, to match the theme, you know? So I do enjoy just no drama, you know, drama free life. We just cook and talk and have fun. Drew is saying, hello, beautiful. Hello, hello. How are you doing, Drew? How's everything going? Samira saying, hi, Samira. I'm doing good. How are you doing? It's freezing in here, Michigan. BRT saying, hi, pretty. Hi, you're welcome back. How are you doing? We are making poor man's beef Wellington recipe. It's easy, it's yummy, on a budget, something different. It will be good. You guys will like it. The only difference is we got like a chuck roast instead of like a expensive steak or wagyu meat. So I just cooked it in the Instapot already. And we are going to use the broth to make the sauce. Not like a gravy. It's gonna be a red sauce. So I'm just letting it sit for now. Connor speak English. I don't know what you're saying, sorry. Is it snowing or freezing there? Both. It snowed and it's freezing. It says 29. I think it's 20 out there. But it snowed all night. It was snowing. How about you? How about you? I should start. You feel my pain. Thank you. Where are you? Aren't you like, where are you? In Iowa? Josh? I think I remember you told me something. Was it in Iowa? So these mushrooms are already washed. I'm gonna just like put in the processor to chop it finally. But if you're using like, because I'm cutting, so I don't want to cut myself. But basically, if you had like a knife, you just want to chop in a small pieces. Lost one. It's okay. New Jersey. Okay, okay, okay. Yes, cold. So these mushrooms, like I say, don't wash. You're supposed to wipe off with a wet towel, like the dirt. But what I do is if it's too many, I just get a big bowl and I drop it and I shake it like rice. It's got so much dirt. So you want to rinse it twice real quick and then take it out of the water. So you see, it still holds its shape because if you really like rinse it for a long time, it soaks up the water and loses its shape. You don't want that. So that's what we are doing. Manny said hi. Manny, welcome back. How are you doing? I need this anyway after I do the processing part. Manny, how are you doing? Happy Friday. I just have like a mushroom. I'm just gonna finely chop it and then we're gonna cook. I already cooked the beef. This was like a 2 pound of chuck roast. And instead of steak, we are using, chuck roast. That's why it's poor man's. But it's already cooked in the, you can put salt and pepper, but I put a beef base. And do fire. How are you doing? Okay, it's gonna be a little loud, so excuse me. Thank you for the heart, guys. Thank you for the heart. I see you. I love this thing. Boom, done. Finely chopped mushrooms. So it's like 2 cups, but once you cook it, it's gonna shrink like spinach. Ida to say hi, hi, how are you doing? Masutal sending me flag. Where is that from? Where is that from? Tell me. Tell me where you guys are watching. And are you guys staying warm or freezing? John, saying bloody goat. Is that what my outfit reminds you of? Looks like a bloody goat. So if you see, mushrooms were already clean, and they were like 2 packs, so it's like 2 cups, because we need enough to cover the base of when it's cooked. Lemel saying beautiful. Thank you, John. Lemel, how are you guys doing? Chopped mushroom. Finely chopped mushrooms, because that's what the recipe calls for, and that's what we are going to do. Sorry, I'm just washing them out real quick, actually rinsing it out. You guys, if you don't mind, tell me what time is it. And you guys see the heart on the side? Try to click on the heart. See if more people join us on Friday. This is a good recipe. And the ingredients are like easy to find, so you can make it at home. I dropped like 2 pieces. So now I got like 2 cups of finely chopped mushroom. The reason I didn't chop, because I wanted to show you guys what I did. I put in the cold water and I took it off and I wipe it. With mushroom, you don't want to rinse it for too long, because it just loses its shape. You're not supposed to. Oh, in Morocco is okay. Yeah, I remember. That's why you were craving hummus last time. What flavor of hummus do you like, Zachary? What flavor of hummus do you like? BSC saying good night. Hope the dish turned out well. Thank you. Have a good night. I'm going to dice red onions because I already got it, but you can use shallots. Happy Friday, everyone. Danielle is back. Happy Friday, everyone. Happy Friday, you guys. Thank you for the heart. I got a band-aid on, so I'm going to, because I broke my nail. Danielle, how are you doing? Thank you for the heart, you guys. I already cooked the beef, because you can use either an expensive cut of meat, like a big roast. So you put salt and pepper and get like a hot pan and sear it, which is like on a hot pan, you just like retain the juice on all corners. But then we are making it on a budget, so we got chuck roast already cooked in the Instapot with some beef base because I'm going to use the broth to make the sauce to go with it. Chris saying hi. D4YZ saying hi. Hi. Happy Friday. What did you guys have today? What was for lunch? What was for dinner? And this is for the sauce. This is gonna go into the sauce. No specific flavor. Okay, okay. I like not even garlic. I like red pepper hummus more. Newton saying hi, pretty. Newton, how are you doing? How are you doing? Are you guys like ready for the weekend or you guys are working? Newton saying I'm fine. I'm good. I'm good. Thank you. We had couscous at dinner. Yum. Couscous are yummy. I like couscous. Try not to get it on over my. I'm not trying to smell like onion all night. And this is gonna go to the red sauce. Eyes are burning now. You see, this is behind the scene because sometimes I prep vegetables, but when the recipes are like simple, sometimes I like, oh, I'll just do it on live. But these onions are like killers. Onions are killer no matter what they say. Tomorrow we are doing a secret recipe with the biryani. And then I'm going to put the disclaimer because I'm not expert and not certified, but the recipe for hair fall. Oh, those onions are so strong. Hello, how's everybody doing on the other side? McCool sending me flour for 30 joules. Thank you. How are you doing? McCool, how are you doing? McCool 21. We just finished getting the mushrooms ready. Chop some red onions. You can use shallots. I got the beef cooked already in the Instapot with some beef base because that's why it's on a budget. You're welcome. I'm doing great. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing good, except it's, I always say that. So I'm not going to be negative, Nancy. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it's cold outside. I'm not going to say it. I'm good. I'm good. Today's Friday. You know, life is good. We are cooking. We are hanging out in the kitchen. We're just chilling. Clayton. We are cooking. So usually, like when I go live, and I'll answer you, Clay, we are making beef Wellington. Poor man's beef Wellington. It's fancy, isn't it? 6 layers. Yes. But usually I always have it on my title, and somebody always like trick or treat always have my the comment is pinned for the menu. So we are making beef Wellington on a budget, which is poor man's beef Wellington. We used to make it where I cooked for a long time. Um, and when I made the YouTube video, this is one of my most watched. It's not like millions of views, but this is one of my channel's most watched video. So 6 layer. Thank you. Lol saying number one. Thank you. Happy Friday. How's everybody doing? Damon is saying, how are you? I'm doing good. See, now people are coming. Oh, bag duty. You send me red hearts, so I'm thinking it's something good. MX saying, how are you? I'm doing good. How are you, Will Goat? We are making beef, poor man's beef Wellington. So I got this, and you need some little bit fat for the flavor. So I got like 2 pounds of chuck roast in the Instapot. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to separate the water. We are going to use the water to make the sauce. And we are going to shred the meat to put in our pastry puff. We're going to roll it and bake it. Yummy. Easy but yummy. Evening, miss. I heard of beef Wellington before. Okay, Mike. Yeah, we are making poor man's beef Wellington, which is still not poor because if you look at the price of the regular meat, it's still expensive. But we are not using like a steak, wagyu meat or anything super expensive, you know? So, but yeah, it's gonna be yummy. MXA, thank you. Let me separate that meat. Dave, Spicy Burrito is back. How are you doing? How was your week? How was your work week? We missed you. So 2 cups of clean diced mushrooms. I got 1 small red onion. You wanna use 1 small like a shallot. And I got 2 cups of chuck roast in the Instapot with some beef base. And we are making poor man's. Good. Just got off work. Oh, okay. Yeah, we missed you. We were thinking about you. How was work, Rick? We are making beef Wellington, which is beef and mushroom rolled into a pastry puff. And then we are making a red sauce to go with that. It's a wine-based sauce, but if you don't like it, you can just make a regular beef, what you call it, gravy, or you can just skip it. Best part of the day, autumn is back, and oh, Degato. I want to make sure I say it correctly. I get a hang of it eventually. Aldegato is back. How is everybody doing? How was work? How was your guys' day? Do you live stream the weekend? Oh, I do on Saturdays. Yes. I only take Sunday and Monday off. Eventually I will go Sunday live. But right now we take Sunday off. And this Monday I am going live because it's a holiday. I'm off from work. So usually, yeah, I do go live every Saturday also, same time. Dead Spicy Burrito saying, hey, Autumn. Dead Spicy Burrito saying, bit long, but thankful it's Friday. Yes. Thank God it's Friday. So it's still a little warm. But you want to cook enough that it's like easy to fall apart. But the reason I didn't separate from the juice, because I don't want meat to dry out, you know. Nice outfit. Thank you. And I will have to resist myself from eating this as is because this smells so good already. It's like a pot roast cooked. Hold on, let me show you guys. Pot roast cooked with some beef base. Look at that. And this is what you want. You just want like easy. It's like you can make a taco out of this right now. Put some seasoning on it and wrap in the. But we're gonna resist the temptation of eating this right now. We're gonna follow the process. So I'm just got this meat. You just want to make sure you get a chuck roast and it's easy to fall apart. And keep a little bit of the fat too for the flavor. Not a lot. But I love pot roast with the little potatoes and onions and maybe some carrots and beef base. I can eat that every weekend. But then I don't want to have a short, I don't want to eat the beef and be short on my recipe. You know what I mean? So I got to resist the temptation of eating. This spicy is going to be good. Yes. This is so good already. Smells so good. You know, like pot roast cooked with the beef base. Yummy. Igba Katri say hi, I think. I want to scroll back. Hi, Igba Katri. How are you doing? We are making beef Wellington today. It's Gordon Ramsay's recipe. So every Friday now, I'm going to do like a throwdown. So we're going to pick some chef's recipe and we're going to make it on a budget. So this is Gordon Ramsay's recipe, but we are making it on a budget. And that's why we are using pot roast instead of steak. Good cold weather dish. Yes, Rick, I agree. They were saying, hi, beautiful. Hi, how are you doing? Beef Wellington, beef rolled up in the kind of bread. Yes. So we are going to use pastry puff. But for the original expensive recipe, they use like a wagyu, an expensive cut of steak, and you sear it. So you put salt and pepper and you cook it on the hot pan for a little bit to lock in your juice and stuff. And then, yes, you got the mustard, cooked down mushroom, and you just have a layer of it. The only thing I'm going to skip ham in this one because it's just too salty. Hot day today, but happy. Oh, really? Hot day for you? So that's why I wanted to shred this when I start cooking, because I don't want to separate that from the juice and let it dry out. You know what I mean? I'm just going to start putting things together once we cook the mushroom. Aldegato, you're lucky it's hot over there. I'm saying yes. Jesse's saying, oh, wow, beef Wellington, so fancy. Yes, thank you. Yesterday we made a presidential chicken. That was good too. Gurkhan is back. Marhaba. How are you doing, sir? How's your day? I'm just cutting the pot roast. Look how it's falling apart. And it's you want when you cook the beef or rice in the water, you want to make sure like the salt is there's a little salt, you know, because that's when it absorbs the flavor. Once you cook the meat and rice already, then unless you're putting some kind of sauce for a long time, it doesn't absorb it. So this one is already yummy. Beef Wellington, normal use beef tenderloin. Okay. So yeah, beef Wellington recipe have beef tenderloin meat. But we are using pot roast because we are making poor man's beef Wellington, you know? We are making poor man's. Somebody sending popcorn. Okay. How are you doing? Your talent never ceases to amaze. Thank you. So yes, that's why I cooked this with some beef base. It already smells so good. Like I say, I'm resisting to take a bite. I say a little bit juice for now because we are going to cook mushroom. D4YZ saying hi. Guys, I look forward to come on live and cook. That's like I love, because I'm gonna leave this here for a minute, and the broth I'm going to use it to make the sauce, so we are not wasting anything. And if you ever guys like boiled beef or chicken for different recipes, don't throw away the water. You can make like a chicken or beef base, like a soup out of it, you know, put some lentil, carrot, celery and stuff like that, and let it cook a little bit longer, and that's a recipe of its own. Saute mushroom, right? Yes. Saute mushroom, Mike. Mushroom and beef. Yes. Mushroom and beef. Zachary, do you ever try to invent? Yes, I worked as a cook, remember? And I worked under a chef. So we did try to come up with some recipe and test and try. Cajun shrimp pasta was the one they put on the menu that I ate too. But I'm not like, I don't invent per se. I remember I told you guys, when we make a recipe, make it your own. So you change the ingredient. But yeah, um, Cajun shrimp pasta, that was on the menu that we tested out in the test kitchen. Okay, beef goes on the side. Now we're gonna get the stove going. Newton, Grace, say hi. Guys, how was you guys' week? Busy? Crappy? Good? Not just work, like at home. How is everything going? Life is good. Thank you for the heart and stuff. Sometimes I see it, sometimes I don't. How long did you cook the beef? I cooked in the Instapot, Date Spicy Burrito. I cooked that in the Instapot for like 15 minutes. And I didn't, like in the Instapot, I covered just enough what you saw, the broth. I didn't like, I know you're supposed to fill up more water for the Instapot. I didn't want to put too much. So in the Instapot, there's a setting, and you can cook on a regular stove, in a regular stove on a good pot with the lid on for a long time. You just want to make sure the beef is tender. But in the Instapot, there is a setting for saute. So I put some oil in there, and when it got hot, I seared the meat on both sides. So I was trying to keep it as close to the original recipe. And after searing the meat on both sides for like 2 minutes, which is like browning the meat to lock in the juice, I put like 2 cups of water and some beef base. And then I close it in like pressure cooker. Instapot is, if some of you don't know, it's like pressure cooker for 50 minutes. That's what I did. So till it was just like that, falling apart. So it absorbs the flavor and it's still like so tender. And that's why I cook in the Instapot with those pot roasts. 50 minutes. Let me see. Did I miss any chat here? Let's see. Every day. Rick said every day above ground is good. I don't know. Don't we tell people when somebody passed away in their family that they are at a better place now? Don't we say that? Fortino. I know what hermosa means. Hermosa means beautiful. Hola, hermosa. The other 2 words I gotta learn. I was trying to learn different languages just to say hi to people, and it's a beautiful day. Make like short conversation, you know? Hermosa. I agree. I mean, beautiful. I agree. Whatever is beautiful. Fortino is saying saludos, saludos, Mexico. Saludo, saludo. How are you doing? Let me go back up. Somebody's cold. Who is cold? Mike. 32-degree here in the South Bronx. It's supposed to snow tomorrow. Yeah, and it's going to be cold next week because I'm in Michigan. So we pretty much have the same weather. It's 29 here, but it's supposed to be cold next week too. And from what I heard, it's cold everywhere, like around the world for the most part. Okay. Okay, hold on. Hold on. My ID is different language. It's Mastacha Jivan, means happy life. Okay, so every time I see this, I'm gonna say happy life. But hopefully then every time I see this, like it's somebody else's ID because I can't read. This spicy burrito, thank you, no problem. Are you staying warm? We were thinking about you. We were talking about you actually at home. T-Y saying hi. T-Y, how are you doing? Fortino, yes. Is she? Isn't Colombia a country? Mike. Okay. Buenas tardes means good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Appreciate it. See? You guys are the best. That's why I love you guys. Figado saying bonita. I'm sure it's something good. Jesse saying, yeah, cold here too. Yes. That's what I heard. It's like cold a lot of places, like around the world. You have a beautiful 100%. I just had to say that. Diesel ranch. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for joining. We are making beef Wellington. I usually go live Tuesday through Saturday, 6 p.m. Eastern to 8 p.m. Friday and Saturday sometimes goes a little bit longer than 8 p.m. So stop by. I didn't like. I learned 3 different languages the other day to say it's a beautiful day, and I forgot all of them. The only thing I remember is Hermosa, Fortino. So you're lucky I remember that for now. For now, I remember that. Oh, Strawberry. Strawberry Poison Frog is back. How are you doing? We're just making beef Wellington, poor man's beef Wellington. And I got the pot roast already done and separated the meat from the broth because we are going to use the broth for the sauce. And right now we are cooking some diced, finely chopped mushrooms. They're already cleaned. Harsha's saying, what? Say it again. Strawberry, hope your day was marvelous. I am well, thank you, dear. My day was good. Good. I just had like a sleeping attack like right before I start going live. I wanted to just take a nap. But you know, we gotta keep on moving. Oh, let me put the hairnet on my beef. This is like for the dough. When you're putting the dough to rise, they look like hairnet. Somebody told me. So they're like different sizes. I want to see which one fits. That's too small. So. This is our beef right here. Just putting enough to cook the mushrooms. We don't need a whole lot. And for red sauce, we got chopped garlic and diced onion, or you can use shallots. I want to keep it separate because sometimes I don't want to mix things right now. There we go. How's everybody doing? So quiet. I love it. Saying hi, hi. How are you doing? Sending heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Happy Friday. What's good in the neighborhood, guys? How was work? What's on social media? Probably a lot going on. I look up and down because I got the laptop here. So I'm read the comments from the laptop. That's why. If it looks weird, because I'm like, Rita, how are you doing? I'm busy. Okay, okay. Yeah, I took like a couple days off and I went back to work. Oh my God, I was so busy too. I was busy too. You could open a restaurant. You know, restaurant is not like how it used to be. Either it picks up or it fails. Sorry, I went for a snack. You just got home from work, so you should eat some snack. You should. Restaurant business, no. I don't want to do, not just because I cannot do it, but restaurant business is tricky and a lot of them fails. So I definitely don't want to do like a physical restaurant business. Now get a license for food and get a commercial kitchen so I can like have a weekly menu, take orders and have it delivered. That's different. Restaurant, no. Not from what I heard. It's not something I want to spend time. But it's not even about just let restaurant and make money. You know, I do this because I want to teach people how to cook different food from different culture on a budget. That's why I did this. So that's why I like what I do. Probably teaching cooking lessons would be up my alley if I'm not like getting a license and a kitchen where I can, or maybe get a license where I can, you know, sell food, order online, and have few students. So I'm training the students on different recipe while we are selling. That's a good idea. You really enjoy the recipes? Thank you. Yeah, so we try to cook like international food, but like easy to follow recipe in a home style ways on a budget. So then a lot of people like certain recipes, but then you go out to restaurant because you're craving something you don't know how to make, you know, like pasta and stuff. So we cook stuff here, easy to follow recipe around the world, and we try to stay within budget. Sign me up for your class. Yeah, I would love to teach cooking class, to be honest. That's why I'm like, if I get a little bit more organized, eventually, you know, I put out like a menu and an ingredient of like, let's do Sundays. Every Sunday. So next Sunday we are making this recipe and these are the ingredients. and you guys join me and I make it and you guys make it with me, you know, like that. I'm a good teacher, people used to tell me. So I'm very patient. I have no problem teaching. Maybe a food truck? Yes, food truck is okay. No, thank you so much for your cooking recipe. No problem. We do need a lot of mushroom for this recipe. So it's like 2 cups after it was chopped. Chop. And you do want finely chopped. Halfway through, I'm going to add salt because you guys know when we add the salt, it releases the water and it shrinks more. But we do want to make this more well cooked. So that's what we're going to do. Let me get a spatula or something. You guys know it's the little things in life that I love. There. That made me happy. Wood Ranch say hi. Wood Ranch, how are you doing? That Spicy Burger say I love any dish that has mushroom. Really? Okay. Yeah, this one is like a puff pastry. So you can put hams, but then you want to lay out this mushroom, which is going to be fully cooked. So it's like a mushroom paste. What is that word I'm looking for? And then you're going to put beef, steak, or shredded. And then the variation would be, which is not typical, goes into beef Wellington, but you can put provolone cheese in it. And then you roll it. But the secret of this recipe is with the beef, we got Dijon mustard or English mustard or whatever, stone mustard is the seasoning for the beef. Cool looking dishes. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, Autumn say like the bread pillow. Mushroom puree, not really puree. What is the word for I'm looking for? What are we making out of this mushroom? I'm sure somebody's going to tell me. A cook doesn't need that. Especially like cooking. Now baking, yeah. No, it will come to me. Smells delicious? Yes, it does. Because I already cooked the pot roast too. So with the pot roast and mushroom duxelle. This is what it's called. Mushroom duxelle. Remember that. Here's your class. Here's your lesson for the day. Thank you. What a fancy name. We had good live stream yesterday too. We had fun. First time hearing the dish, yes. You know, Mike, yesterday when we made the presidential chicken too, a lot of people like this is the first time. But then there was some people who knew. But it was simple recipes, just like this one. It's simple recipe. The name is fancy, and obviously it's expensive in the high class restaurant. But you can make it at home on a budget, you know, and it's just something different. If you like beef and mushrooms, this is just another recipe that you can give it a try and impress your family member. You know, if somebody's coming over, because we're gonna roll it in the pastry puff and bake it for 30 minutes. Pinch of salt. And I'm going to put a little bit garlic in this one, freshly chopped. You can put a garlic powder, like a quarter teaspoon. But also, I'm going to put that garlic in the sauce that we are going to make. Autumn, that would be impressive dish to make for a date. Yes, it is, and it's like you can go to the grocery store and buy everything that it has, you know. And if you have like ketchup and mustard, you can use any mustard for this recipe. Basically, it's like mushroom, beef, and that pastry puff. You read my mind. Yes, day spicy burrito is like agreeing with Autumn. See, we are like a family. Now we can just read each other's mind and guess what other is thinking. So I'm just gonna let this cook. I'm trying to. I put the water. I put the water. I put a little bit of the salt. So now you know it releases the water. You want to make sure the water is completely dry because we are putting in the pastry puff. So you don't want your puff to get soggy. That's what we are doing. You're cooking it down, and also you're making sure there's no water left. That's what we are doing. Zara, how are you doing? We are making beef Wellington. I know there's few people watching, but I don't know who is watching. So thank you for joining. So we got mushroom. We got some shredded beef, which is cooked, fully cooked. We are going to use some mustard, and we are going to roll it in this pastry puff. And this pastry puff, you can let it sit out like 20 minutes, half an hour before the recipe. It doesn't take too long. Because if it gets too thawed out, it's hard to work with. Autumn say great might think alike. At least that's what they say. I'm so glad you guys are joining. Fridays are my good days. I'm so happy I can make the stream a little longer without worrying about because it's the weekend. You guys see? We're just drying the meat. Drying the meat, drying the water out. Cooking with love. Bishop, how are you doing? I'm doing good. How are you doing, Bishop? We are making beef Wellington. We got beef already cooked, like in a pot roast, kind of like. So you can use pressure cooker or Instapot, and then we shred it, separate the broth from the meat. Now we have this like 2 cups of finely chopped mushrooms with a little salt and a little bit oil and just like a little bit garlic. You can put like a freshly chopped garlic or garlic powder. But once the water is completely dry and the mushrooms are cooked down, which is called mushroom duxelle, if you must know. Duxelle. Tia saying hi, hi, hi. How many beef are you planning to make? Just one. Just one. So we're gonna unroll it and we're gonna spread out the beef and the mushroom, but we're gonna put the mustard first and we're gonna roll it. So just one. So if you were using like expensive meat, you know, it's like a big chunk of round, what is this? Tenderloin. But we cooked it off. So, but you still want to make sure there's enough meat. And I'll show you like how. Tia is saying, how are you? I'm doing good. Bishop saying, doing good. Glad you are as well. Yes, I'm doing good. Are you ready for the weekend? Do we use any cheese? No. Technically, in the original recipe, no cheese. But if you want, you can put, the only thing I would say, if you want to, then you can put provolone cheese. But then it will be more like calzone. But you know, we are putting mustard. So in the pastry puff, we're going to brush it with the mustard. If you were to cook beef tenderloin, you sear the meat with salt and pepper and you brush it with the mustard. So that's like a salt part. But if you want, you can put provolone. But it will be more like than calzone. Cut into four, one for me. Okay, I'm gonna read this, but I want to see if I miss anything above. Autumn is saying just one beef Wellington, cut in four, one for me, one for trick or treat, one for spicy burrito. Okay. I don't know. Not for this recipe, I wouldn't. I would. But technically, we are just following almost like a throwdown, you know, Gordon Ramsay's recipe, but on a budget. So I'm not trying to deviate and make it a Mexican version, if that makes sense. Obviously, you can give it a try, but I've never done it. I would not do it. Not for this recipe, I would not do it. Obviously, I want to taste, I want to make sure everything has a flavor. Oh, and then once it's cooked, we are putting thyme. Do you have thyme? So mustard and thyme are like the key seasoning for this. Smells so good. And I don't even like thyme that much. Yummy. Put that on the back burner. It looks good. Thank you. So yeah, then we are going to layer the pastry puff, but I want to cool that down a little bit. So let's make the sauce. Make the sauce. We make the sauce. Hello. Hi Manish, how are you doing? We are making beef Wellington today. It's a Gordon Ramsay's recipe, but we are making it on a budget. So now everything, while it's cooling, let's make the sauce to go with that because we can let that simmer. As soon as I figure this stove out. And for that, I have one small red onion. Definitely you could put shallots. I got shallots afterwards, so I'm going to use diced onion. And then some chopped garlic. And this is the best part, red wine. Money saying hello, okay. Hamza saying I'm here again, barbecue boy. Okay, okay. Alfredo saying, does your coworker know you? Maybe. I keep my personal business very private at work, unless they are my friend. I usually don't share my life at work. Select. You should get no. select. Select over saying you should get Nobel Prize for cooking. Thank you. I really enjoy this. I like this, and I like live streaming. And then when you guys like show up, doesn't matter how many, then even it makes my day, you know? So I love it. I love it. I love what I do. It's like a perfect balance for me. Newton saying, hi, hi. We are making the red sauce. Obviously, it has a red wine in it. But if you are something against alcohol, first of all, when you these recipes, when you cook alcohol like long enough, it burns out. So it's more for the flavor. But I totally understand if you don't want to have alcohol, then you can use a beef gravy for this recipe. But to be honest with you, like you don't even have to have any sauce or gravy for this recipe. Once you fold it and cook it and you slice it, you can eat it just like that. So for this, we are just cooling the mushroom, and then we're gonna start rolling. And once we start rolling and baking, it's over. It goes so fast. So now for the sauce, I got some small diced onion, and I have freshly chopped garlic. Mm, looks like a 1 full teaspoon. What the heck? Put it in there. And we just cook it down for like 2 minutes. And then we're going to put the red wine, and we're going to reduce that. And then we're going to put the beef broth in there. No, I don't drink at all, actually. But I don't mind in a food when I'm cooking on the weekend. A lot of my lifetime, I work on the weekends. Uh, Rick, cooking at home is a lot healthier. Yes, I agree. I do. You know what's in it, and also you can manage how much, like anything from butter to oil, salt, sugar, pepper. You can manage how much you want, so you can add more of something you like or less. Onion and garlic are like holy matrimony in cooking. Yes, it is actually. Some recipes, yes, with ginger too is tricky, you know. I like ginger. But yeah, ginger, garlic, and onions. So we are cooking it just like we did with the mushroom. You want to cook it down, and I'll show you guys. And that's when you are going to put the red wine to deglaze it. So I want to cook it nicely, nicely soft. and maybe some more brown color into it. That's what I'm going to do. Why do you guys think I'm so hyper? I drink a lot of tea and coffee, guys. A lot of tea. I just love tea and coffee. That's why people ask me tea or coffee. I'm like both. So I'm going to cook this for 1 more minute because you really want to make sure that onions are well cooked. You're not trying to have any crunch in this. You see, like onions, I'm have to cook it a little bit more because you can see they're still making it nice and smooth. But it smells already so good. It's like I already got done cleaning and cooking. The kitchen smells like food is done. So I'm going to cook this for 1 more minute. So cook down the onion. Fun SMR saying hi, hello, how are you doing? We are making beef Wellington, which is Gordon Ramsay's recipe, but on a budget. So instead of steak, tenderloin, we got pot roast. You can cook this in the Instapot or pressure cooker with some water, salt and pepper, or beef paste. And the water, we are going to use that broth for the sauce. And then in a separate pan, I got mushroom, 2 cups of finely chopped mushroom with salt, pepper, and garlic. So, and then we got pastry puff that we are going to unroll it. We are just throwing it out and we are going to layer the mushroom and beef. And seasoning would be mustard and some herbs or thyme, fresh thyme. And right now I'm just sauteing. We are making sauce to go with that. So I'm just sauteing some onion and garlic. And now it's got some color. I got some red wine. If you don't like it, you can like make a beef gravy out of it. But this recipe, you can go without the sauce. I just wanted to utilize the broth. And the alcohol will be getting cooked off because we're going to cook this for a long time. Thank you for the heart, guys. Thank you, thank you. I see it. I see you guys. Thank you for the heart. We are just making the red wine sauce to go with our beef Wellington while we are cooling down the mushrooms. And you know, once we start rolling, everything will be ready to go. How? Hi. What are you cooking? Beef Wellington. It's a Gordon Ramsay's recipe, but we used to make it at work. So it's more on a budget. That's why instead of steak or a tenderloin, which is more expensive meat, we are using chuck roast, and we just cook it in an Instapot, pressure cooker, salt, pepper, and shred it. So make sure it's nice and tender. You know what I mean? That's what we are doing. Oh, you love it? Good, good, good. So we're gonna cook this off for like a few more minutes, and then I'm gonna add the broth, and we're gonna let this simmer in the back while it start rolling the beef Wellington. Oh, I always like your dress. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. It's Friday, you know? How's everything over there? Are you staying cold or warm? It's pretty cold where I am. It's cold in Michigan. Sounds delicious. Okay, I gotta read this too, you know? I gotta read this. Jimmy saying sound delicious. Thank you. Thank you. How are you doing? Autumn, make sure you smash the like button, help the channel out. Yes. Nice and sunny in California today. Okay, okay. Jimmy, how are you doing? Is it Jimmy or January? I want to make sure I don't burn my hair. I want to make sure I don't burn my hair. You guys see? So it's reduced alcohol. And now I'm going to add the beef broth. And we are going to just let this simmer technically for an hour on low. So we're going to let the simmer on the back burner, and then we're going to strain it and add butter at the end. It got cold in Michigan these past few days. Yes. Yes. Too cold. So beef broth, remember from the pot roast? There it goes. I guess I'm going to add all of it because we are going to let that cook for like as long as our beef Wellington is cooking. You know what I mean? So we got time. Let me shut this off here. I'm going to put on the back burner. Yeah, cold in Michigan. It's supposed to be cold next week too. Are you ready for the weekend? Any plans? Are you watching any good movies or watching like any games? I know there's something on Saturday. Vicky, how are you doing? So I'm going to put this on a back burner. Literally on the back burner. While we start prepping our beef. Yeah, cold in Michigan for sure. You guys know I clean as I go. So I want to make sure this cool down a little bit. Ricky saying, 63 days before spring. Is it? Is it 63 days before spring? You made my day. Thank you for saying that. Thank you for saying that. Thank you for the heart. I see you guys. I do appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. It's usually quiet on this end. So thank you. I see it. I have more luck and love on YouTube usually. So it's pretty quiet on the other side. I do. Barry the Bee. I like all the music actually. Jazz is good. I like jazz. What kind of music do you guys like? Do you guys like certain type of music or anything that's just, you feel the vibe? Because I do. I don't like football tomorrow. Yeah, who's playing? Who's playing tomorrow? What are you guys watching? January saying so cold in Michigan. Yeah, it is. It is. It is. You guys know Kirk Cousin? Mitch, hey there. How are you doing? How's Dexter? Shopping and watching football game probably. Okay. Are you like grocery shopping or clothes shopping? Thank you for the heart. How's everybody doing? Where can I see the recipe? You know what I'm going to start doing for TikTok? Once the live is uploaded, I am going to start putting it in my post. So if you go to my page, I will start uploading it on my post. Is that okay? Because usually on YouTube, I put in the description box. But I know you're not following me on YouTube. So for TikTok, I'm going to start making a post. Would that be okay? let me know if that's okay. You can go to my page and I'll have a full recipe typed down like as a post, because that's what I have on the description box for YouTube. Okay, good. So I'll make a post and I start uploading it on that site too. So thank you, because I do want to help out people like learn different recipes around the world on a budget. You know what I mean? So these are like different recipes, but homemade, easy to follow. So thank you for the heart and asking questions. I'll start. I don't get a lot of interaction, but I do get a lot of love from YouTube. So I'm going to start posting it on TikTok too. But I'm looking down because I have a tablet here, so I can read the comments. So I know the camera is there, but I'm looking down for the comments. It's easier for me to read with a laptop and tablet. Rick said, well-organized kitchen. Thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you. He's asleep and I'm good. And you? I'm doing good, Mitch. I'm doing good. We are making Gordon Ramsay's recipe, beef Wellington, but it's a poor man's beef Wellington. So it's on a budget. Yes, I do have a strict on YouTube, a censored. So a lot of word probably disappear before I see it. And it may not mean something to you, but you know how people are. So it's the censorship on my YouTube channel is pretty strict, which makes it easier for me to go live because it was a chaos. The cooking connection classic, easy to follow at. Oh, Autumn is saying the cooking connection classic, easy to follow at home recipe on a budget. Exactly. Thank you. That's the best way to describe my channel. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Now you guys know this was like we had two loaves, two sheets yesterday. One we used it to make the presidential chicken, and I saved the other one for today's recipe. So that's what we are going to do. And it is so simple but fancy. You guys have no idea. Let me get the oven on. Okay, bake at 375. We're going to bake it at 375 for 30 minutes. Make sure there is nothing in there, like always. Zachary, he's not here anymore, but he was asking me about some stories. I'm like, I don't have a whole lot of stories to tell when I was a cook, because it's so busy, you know? So you're like, go, 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 always. Oh, Zachary, you're here? Yeah, I was just telling you yesterday. Did you hear my full story? That I told you that we used to make like a marinara and pasta sauce, marinara and Alfredo sauce every third day. And you would put it on the ladder rack with the shallow trays to cool down overnight. And the fridge that we had to roll it in the cart was you had to go up the hill a little bit to get into the cooler. So if you're not fast enough, or if you're holding the cart the wrong way, the things would fall. And the person who would be mad would be the guy in the dish room, because that will be the end of the shift. So his kitchen is clean, and that will be the last thing he want to see, dirty things. Did you ever cook for celebrity? For football team. For football team, I used to cook for a few years. You to cook. Who taught me how to cook? I cooked as a was my profession for a long time. I cooked, so I worked under different chefs. But also, my mom was a good cook. She always cooked good food. Now, I didn't learn a whole lot of recipes. I watched her cook, but I was young, so I didn't learn. I hope this is enough. Now, I'm not sure if this is the pastry puff I'm supposed to use. I don't know why. Oh, I gotta roll it out. That's why. So yeah, I learned from working under chefs and some of the probably habits from my mom. I'm not. Oh, really? Gotcha. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know what are the words blocked, to be honest, like in the typing. I'm trying to say generic words. But yeah, that spicy burrito I cook for football team. I don't know if this is the one I'm going to use. Now I have my doubts. Uh, yeah, but it's to protect me, to be honest. So I'm not mad at YouTube because I don't know. Like even with the cooking, there's a lot of words I can't even say it because it's more to protect how things were. So I have a very high censorship actually. Oh yeah, I think you mentioned that before in your live. My bad. Yes, 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 yes. But you're not supposed to talk to them or anything like that. So I am making blackened catfish and rice for dinner. Yum! I like blackened chicken and Cajun chicken. That's what I'm going to do. I gotta roll out the dough. That's what I forgot, I think, last time. Because when we are going to roll it this way. There we go. Now we are talking. I'm like, I don't know this puff from what I remember last time. It's too small for the recipe. Now we are talking. And we just set that sauce and forget it. We're gonna see it in an hour. I get so many hearts today. Thank you. Thank you. Lately it's been quiet. Like, where is everybody? Is everybody working? What's going on out in the world? So thank you for all the heart. I see it. New York, Pia. And it's so hard for me to read the names on the other. But yeah, thank you for the heart and stuff. I see you. I see you guys on both. Yeah, I okay, catfish. Yep. Yeah, it's spicy Cajun blackened season. Yummy. I love it. I am in traffic. Oh yeah, yeah. If you're driving, you don't need to look at your phone. Don't need to look at your phone. But I see I am getting more hearts today than I did in a long time, and I love it. Love it. Love it. I don't like to bug people, to be honest. That's why I'm not a good salesman. I don't like to sell people. I would be such a bad salesman because I always feel sorry for people who gotta spend money. I do. I don't think I'll ever be a good saleswoman, man, ever. Egg wash. Remember, one egg and a little bit milk. You can use water if you really are crunching for milk. He's probably got some time to kill. Yeah, but I listen sometimes too, and then I can't really like tap the like button or say anything. So that's what he probably meant. But I'll be such a bad saleswoman because I'll be like, no, you don't have money. Don't buy this. Don't do this. They'll fire me, whatever company I'll work for. Uh, Hyper, what you cooking? Good looking. Oh, I am making beef Wellington. Cooking it out. It's Gordon Ramsay's recipe, but we are making it on a budget. I see you. I see you. Thank you for the heart. Now that is like cost nothing sometimes, but I think that helps promote. But even then, I really don't like to ask people. I don't like to ask people to do like favor for me or anything like that. I don't know. I'm just weird. I don't like people. That's why I say I don't mind cooking and cleaning. I just don't like asking people for help or pay for anything. That I would never be a good saleswoman. Car salesman, or I'll be like, this is wrong with this car. You, it's like you don't want to spend that much money on this car. Oh my god, I'll be such a bad saleswoman now that I'm thinking about it. Oh, Mitch, thank you, thank you. I got some jewels. And don't need to tap if your finger gets tired. Don't worry. Anush saying hi with gift. Thank you, you gorgeous. Thank you. Who's that? Land Shark. 1973. I like that name. I don't know this egg. I don't know. What did I do? Oh, because I put the dang cream in there instead of milk. It might be okay, but I don't want to take a chance. 70 likes, nice. You know, if I get like 10 more subscribers, then we'll be 4,500. I started at 3,000 in December. I think we are making good progress. There. I love to cook. Oh, you love to cook. Gotcha. Okay, me too. You can join our live. I go live almost every day. And today we are following Chef Gordon Ramsay on a budget. Tomorrow we are making Indian recipe. Tomorrow we are making chicken biryani. And also, if I get enough people, a hair fall remedy. Home, what do you call remedy? Friday traffic is the worst here in the area. Okay. Oh, Ria, how are you doing? I see the heart and stuff. I'm gonna start posting my recipes on both platforms because I don't like people watching and then not know what I cook at the end. So I'll do that for sure. I feel embarrassed to ask for help. Mitch said, oh, yeah, me too. RT, I don't know what RT said. I can't see it. That's fine. Must not be important. Okay. So you guys see this? I rolled it out a little bit. Now, if you don't have two types of mustard, just any mustard will do. But this is stone ground mustard, and this is just like a Dijon mustard. Not the sweet version. Not the sweet, not honey. And we just make an equal part. So what I'm putting is like equal part of, and I'll show you guys, we're just gonna brush it. That's all we are doing. Not a whole lot, but this is a key ingredient. So you wanna have some mustard. Whatever mustard you like, just not the sweet kind. And I think this brush will do. Do you guys have like a junk drawer in your kitchen? That the drawer that you open and you put everything in there? Ah, I miss you too. Thank you for joining. We are just putting the beef Wellington together. So I got the mustard, 1 tablespoon of stone ground, and 1 tablespoon of Dijon mustard. But if you don't have it, the regular, if you have like a mustard and ketchup, so mustard, you just want to brush it. That's what we are doing. Yeah, Mitch, me too. RT cracked and 7-Up or Spirit. Crackers and 7-Up or Spirit. I thought he was serious. Baker said. Baker Muhammad, how are you doing? Thank you for all that. I don't know, what are these emoji? Are you, is it like you're sending me kisses? I'm a happily married woman, okay? Mitch, yes, it is my miscellaneous door condiment package, soy sauce batteries. Soy sauce batteries. See? You like my outfit? Shay, how are you doing? Don't forget to join us tomorrow. Remember, you asked for a recipe. We are doing that tomorrow. Thank you, Miar. I heard that before. So, mustard. That's a key ingredient. You can't skip it. Mustard and thyme. Just leave it around the edge a little bit, I guess, because we're gonna fold. Now the dough works better if it's a little bit cold, but if it's too thawed out, it's just so hard to work with. It gets so flabby. Think of mustard like a salt, okay? So you wanna put enough, but not overpower. Depend how you season the meat. So don't season the meat too much, because you're supposed to have that mushroom and mustard as a flavor. That's why I didn't heavily season the beef. So 1 tablespoon each. Oh, I love mustard. I love mustard so much. Okay, and then we are going to put our mushrooms on it. And then I'm gonna catch up with the comment in a minute. Fancy? Yes, it's a Gordon Ramsay's recipe, but we are making it on a budget. Now this may look gross to some people, but this is very high class, very high class recipe. Trust me. If you go to a restaurant, I bet you will be shocked to see the price of this dish. So don't judge the way it looks, because it's very fancy. It's a high class recipe. So this is just mushroom with salt and some garlic and thyme. Thyme and mustard is the main urban seasoning. I'll wash my hands. And if I have extra beef, I have no problem, because I would like to snack on it. A mustard or ketchup on your burger or hot dog. I like mustard a lot, actually, but for burger and hot dog, I like both. How about you, Mitch? And MRX7Y, how are you doing? Yeah, I like mustard and ketchup on my burger and hot dog. Now we are trying to mimic, if you had a beef tenderloin, it would be a whole piece. So we're trying to mimic that. So that's why I'm not going to spread it out like mushroom. Mushroom and mustard, we spread it out. Beef, we just put in one corner and we're gonna fold and roll. Hope that makes sense. Oh, why she likes both too? Yes, I like both, definitely. So it's like a beef tenderloin we are putting, but shredded, because this is on a budget. Save a little bit for the doggy. What do you guys say? Save a little bit for the doggy. Just like 2 tablespoons. Save it for the doggy. Bhaji? Chipotle? What are you saying? Now at this point, if you do want, you can sprinkle a little bit more of thyme. I'm going to skip it because I'm not super crazy about it. Oh, get a little water. I gotta get a little water. If you guys remember from yesterday, you wanna get your hands dip in water to fold to make sure the dough holds its shape. May say she put ketchup and mustard on. Yes, it's the best. It's the best. So I'm folding the corners first. Now watch it closely. Got some water. Oh, can you guys see it? So I got my hands dipped in the water. Fold one side, a little bit over. Folding the other side over the meat a little bit. And it's like a burrito. If you guys worked at the burrito place, you know what I'm gonna do. You're gonna fold it over. Okay, get some water. Fold it over. We are folding it over, not all the way, guys. Tuck it under. It's like folding a burrito. See it? You guys see it? It's halfway. The meat is already in there. Mushroom supposed to spread out. And meat supposed to hold its shape like a steak, like a tenderloin steak. That's why meat is all in there already. Mushroom is spread out with mustard. See it? I don't know. I don't eat out that much, so I would not know. Is there a specific place you guys like to eat your burger from? I don't eat like burger something. If I'm going to get it, I really don't know if there's any good burger place. 5 burgers maybe. You guys see that? Get some water. And this seam side is going to be down. Now, if you really feel motivated, put some eggs in there. The whole goal is that this edge seals. Okay, there we go. Seals. Make a nice shape. Make sure everything is tucked under. And that's it. We're gonna put egg wash, but you guys see? Seam side is down. Oh, Five Guys when I can afford. I don't eat out. I don't even know when last time I went to the burger place, to be honest, or place somewhere to get the burger. I don't remember. Usually I'm live for 2 to 3 hours. 5 Guys when I can afford. Yeah, I think it's expensive, right? But you guys know I don't like to eat out anyway. Indian culture saying good morning, good morning. Indian culture. Tomorrow we are making biryani, and today we are making Gordon Ramsay's recipe, beef Wellington. How are you doing? I'm going to spray the sheet tray because we want to make sure the bottom get nicely brown too, remember? So spray the bottom of your, with the non-stick. If you don't have that, just put oil. Just cover the base with oil because you want to make sure the base, the bottom of this gets cooked too. Look at that. Put butter? No. Egg wash, which is egg and some milk, like 2 tablespoons of milk. So not in this recipe. I want to put in the angle. I want to make sure everything is, you just want to make sure it's not too much dough, but still everything tucked under. It's like a baby. You guys see it? So I spray the sheet tray just because I want to make sure it's nice and brown. No, it doesn't. Sometimes depending on what pan you use. So sometimes the top of the food gets cooked and the bottom doesn't get brown. You can obviously flip it, but if it's only like meat and stuff, but with the pastry puff, you want to make sure the bottom has like a oil or spray or something to brown the bottom, because the top will get brown because we got egg wash, but the bottom may not get cooked at the same time. So you're trying to make sure that the bottom and the top is nicely brown, and that's why you spray the bottom and put the egg wash on top. Now I don't have anything like printed out, so I hope this was all the rest. I don't know. Like, this is what I cooked so many times, so I'm just cooking out of memory. I don't have anything. I'll go back when the live gets uploaded to put everything in the description box, but I think this is it. I hope I didn't forget anything. Mustard, mushroom, and beef. Pretty simple. Yours always gets burnt? Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, oh my. Maybe because I have a gas stove? Oh, yeah. Gas stove does cook everything faster. But we are going to put that at 375 for 30 minutes. Oh, I like playing and chat with you guys. Now, I don't know. I was thinking. No? We good? Okay. Do I need to like make up for that? I've never done it before, but I want to do this. See how it turns out. Made 3 cuts. Maybe it turned out fancy, or maybe everything's gonna ooze out. We'll find out. Hopefully everything doesn't ooze out. I'll be so mad. Here it goes, nothing. 375 for 30 minutes. Now we're gonna finish the sauce. I want to set the timer so we don't forget. 30 minutes is good. 31. One for the good luck. One for the good luck. I would just eat that like a burrito. Oh, yeah. It is kind of like that, isn't it? It is like a burrito. What kind of dessert should I make next time? I was trying to figure out. I'm trying to make cookies. What kind of cookies do you guys like? I want to make like a cookie recipe. Not sure if I want to make like a peanut butter or something. Eventually, I want to make sugar cookie because I got this for Valentine's. So we're going to make sugar cookies. But what other cookies you guys like? Peach cobbler is a cookie? Cookies. Peach cobbler is for summer. You got to have like a fresh, good peach for peach cobbler, isn't it? What is like something in the fall? Like peanut butter or... oh, you know what? Did you guys watch one of the on the news? Do you guys like those giant cookies? I don't want to name the place, but the person who was making in the bakery had her foot on the sheet trays, like where they bake. She had her foot on it. Did you guys hear that? Oh, Ricardo said, would you be my Valentine? What are you buying? Don't you supposed to buy me something? Pumpkin spice cookie? Yeah, pumpkin spice, yummy. But yeah, that big giant cookie place, the employees were like the girl had her foot on the sheet tray. And you know, you bake it on the sheet tray. Kind of like gross. Oh, shit. You guys are so funny. I love you guys. Love you guys. Thank you for joining. Redison, were you busy? Were you at Chuck E. Cheese? Is that what you said? Oh, no. Chuck E. Cheese. Chuck E. Cheese has the best cookies? What flavor? Chuck E. Cheese, I thought, went out of business. You know their pizza? You know who's that? Shane Dawson? You remember he went to try, he had like a little, what do you call? I'm not going to say the word, but anyway, he said that they leftover pizza to make one whole. So he went there to test it out. And there was like a couple of slices were different size, like they fit in to the other pizza at Chuck E. Cheese. I don't know if he got sued or what, so I shouldn't say too much. Chocolate chip? Yes, love chocolate chip. All right, I gotta catch up what you guys are saying. Oh, she's mine. Said hi. Chuck E. Cheese has the best cookies. What flavor? Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. Oh, okay. Why don't eat out anymore? Okay. Chocolate chip? Yes, we can make chocolate chip. Chocolate chip has huge chocolate chip pizza. Oh. Box of chocolate. Oh, thank you. I accept it. Appreciate it. Oh, no, don't ruin it for me. No, I'm telling you. That's even the old story. I'm allergic to macadamian. Macadamians. I'm allergic. Hi. Doggy knows food's ready. Milano cookies. Malone. With milk, that'll be yummy. Now I'm craving cookies. You know, today I wanted to make cookies, but I didn't know. I don't want to make like a live stream. Look, it's already 8 o'clock, guys. Okay. I'm just reducing this a little bit higher level while we talk. Zachary's bon appetit, bye. Good night. Good night. I know it's late for you. Thank you for joining, though. Zachary, what kind of cookies do you like? That's enough. That's all you get. Chocolate chip cookies, yeah. Okay, we'll make chocolate chip cookies. Sunday I'm not going live, but Monday I think we're gonna make egg bites. I have a good recipe. White chocolate chip cookies are the best. Oh really? You like white chocolate chip better? Nothing better than the way your house smells baking cookies. Yes. Yep, nothing better than the way your house smells baking cookies and any kind of cookies because of the butter and sugar. I'm checking like 2 different platforms, making sure I don't miss any comments. So when we reduce this to like 25%, we add whole butter. And that will be the sauce. That will be the sauce of it. Let me taste this thing. I had a coworker who didn't drink like alcohol. Which I don't either, but I can cook stuff out of it. He used to give me all the recipes because he didn't. I understand, but we were cooked by profession. Um, but he didn't touch alcohol. Happy Friday, Omar. Happy Friday. How are you doing? Oh, Miss honestly, I don't discriminate when it comes to cookie. Yes, I like all the cookies except macadamia. Omar, how are you doing? We just put our beef Wellington in the oven, and we gotta finish with our red sauce. How's your Friday going? What time is it? Are you staying warm? I always care about people if they're staying warm. You know, people ask me what is this in my live stream. I usually have that in the background. So this pot is for cooking, but I don't trust the pot. I just bought it in case if I need to make something. Of course, I recommend the only one you can eat. I don't like macadamia. I think I'm allergic, to be honest. I don't know. But this is not gummy in there. I just put it for the decoration. But these are chips. You're supposed to fry them. You're supposed to fry them. It's like chips. It took me a long time to figure out why people were keep saying gummy. And I'm like, oh, people think this is gummy. It's not. And I forgot, I think when I was trying to show you guys last time. Freeze dry. Freeze dry, right? That's the word. Jonathan, hi, how are you doing? How's your day going? No, do you see me making dessert every night, Autumn? That's why we don't make it, because we don't need that much dessert in our house. Only time when I make it for you guys, that's when we eat. We don't eat, in my family, we don't eat a lot of sugar anyway, because of the diabetes, but people don't like it either. So it's like win-win scenario. We don't eat it, we don't like it. Skittle. These are Skittles. Freeze dry. Your wife is your dessert? Okay. I hope she's sweet. Because we were talking about wife swap last time. That how guys want to swap their wife in on other wives. And as soon as they get somebody else's wife, they want their wife back. Candy can. You guys see it? Freeze dry. Candy can. It's yummy. Let me check this with the light. Hopefully it's cooking. Bake at 375. It is. Have you ever had freeze dry ice cream? No. Have you? Is it good? I never even heard of freeze dry, to be honest, like how the product looks like till just recently. Alphone is saying hi. Alphone, how are you doing? Alphone, how are you doing? How is the freeze dry ice cream, Mitch? Have you ever had it? I'm gonna let that cook a little bit longer. Nice kitchen, very clean. Thank you. Apostolo, how are you doing? We just put the beef Wellington, which is Gordon Ramsay's recipe, but on a budget, in the oven, and I'm just making the sauce. We're just reducing it to like 25% left. Yeah, they have freeze dry ice cream sandwich. They're pretty good. Okay, they sell them at Walmart camping section. Gotcha. You know, my neighbor said they can do it, but they gotta get licensed. So with the freeze dry or anything you sell now, you gotta get a license. So it gets tricky because it costs a lot of money. You know what I mean? Anything you sell, like bread, I can make bread or cupcake. You gotta get licensed. And I know it's not a lot of money, but it is the money that I don't wanna spend if the business is not working out. Then what? You know? And then people are allergic to a lot of stuff, like you know, seeds and nuts. So that's a whole Different ball game. My dad worked at NASA and used to bring them home all the time. Really? They call it space ice cream? Really? Yeah, like these Skittles, they want to sell it, but they gotta get a license. Now we're just chilling. We're just waiting. I don't eat too much whole milk product like I just used to. Oh, okay. Is it because you're trying to get away from it? Is that why? Honestly, that would probably sell pretty well. Yeah, I think it would be worth it. Yes, they are going to get licensed though to sell some of this stuff. Ready? Hi, please introduce yourself. I'm Cooking Connection. I cook food around the world on a budget. How about you? And we are making beef Wellington. It's in the oven. And we got a sauce to go with that, which is Gordon Ramsay's recipe. I should do that more often. Like, hey, welcome to Cooking Connection. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I definitely want to see one thing. Let me see if I can find that out. Let me see if I got anybody. Let me see. Let me see where I am. Okay, nice to know. I'm vegetarian, but I see you often. Oh, okay. We make vegetarian dish too. You just have to request something. Tell me what you like. We'll make it. I'm making falafel next week. I gotta sign in. I don't want to sign in. We are making biryani tomorrow. We are making beef Wellington. We made zucchini boat. Obviously, you could skip the meat part. With the chilies too, you can make 3-bean chili instead of beef. We are making egg bites. Do you like eggs? We are making egg bites Monday. Oh yeah, what is Radhika's stream about? Tell me more. Mr. watches Radhika watches stream. What is your stream about? What do you do? Tell me more. Because we are just waiting now. Oh, gotcha. So like not just vegetarian? Because we are making falafel next week. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Deku saying hi. Hi, Deku. How are you doing? How's everybody doing? Radhika, are you staying warm? I don't know. What is this? Oh, is it cooking? I'm like, damn. Feels like the dough is like weird. Hopefully it cooks. New to tell. Oh, I am new to online channel. Okay, okay. So pretty, Muslim. Thank you. Just trying to figure this dough out. Make sure it works. I hope this oven doesn't fail me today. Muzammil, how are you doing? What did you say? Up hither. Muzammil, say it again in English. Is it? Flip it? Spin it? But you see, it's 375. 375. There. You see? My oven is going to fail. I had to redo the. Gotcha. I don't like making all those stuff. I mean, I don't mind it, but we are meat lover. My oven is like, oh, thank you for the heart. Appreciate it. My oven is like, oh, I'm not. Oh my gosh, 6,000 likes, almost 7. Wow, thank you. Oh my gosh, appreciate it. Thank you. I figure if I go live almost every day, it will get picked up on the other side. What is it? Rotisserie? Yeah, I wish it could get money. Muzammil, which city? Which city are you from? The only thing I disclose is state, Michigan. Huh, Muzammil? Where are you from? Mark, hi, how are you doing? My oven is, I think, failing me, but we put the beef Wellington, which is Gordon Ramsay's recipe, on a budget in there. And now we are just waiting, and we got the sauce, red wine sauce. Sec means reduced to almost nothing. And now we're gonna put the butter in there. Unusual. Yeah, beef Wellington, that's what we are doing. Strain first. Unusual panda, beef Wellington, yes. Yummy recipe. I call it poor man's beef Wellington, you know? But yep, that's what we are making. How are you doing? Oh, I am Mirpur Khas. Okay. What time is it over there? Muzammil, join us tomorrow. We are making some Indian recipe. Unusual panda, yes. Have you ever had beef Wellington before? We used to make it work. People loved it. And now I got like a red wine sauce to go with that. You gotta look at Gordon Ramsay's menu. You will find out. Yeah, that's a Gordon Ramsay's menu. That's a rich man. Okay, I will join. Okay. You look like a wonderful Mark. How are you doing? Mark, is it your first time? I thought you did you join us before? I usually go live at this time almost every day except Sunday and Monday. But this Monday we'll make egg bites, Starbucks egg bites, but we are making it at home. It's a good recipe. Oh, okay, okay, gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, are you staying warm? You are actually just in time because beef Wellington should be ready if my oven doesn't fail me. And then I got a red wine sauce to go with that. So you guys know this one had a little bit of oil, chopped onion, garlic, and some red wine, and then juice from beef broth. So I'm going to strain it, and then I'm going to put some butter in there. And that's called, when you put in the cold butter and the warm sauce, that's like mounting the butter. So you want to whisk it gently. I'm warm in my apartment, but it's 24. Okay, yeah, it's 28 right now in Michigan. You know, the music is game changer. Thank you, thank you. Okay, and let's see. So I really don't need anything. Just, I'm gonna taste this before I add the butter. It is cold. Vincent, say hi. Say Mitch. Do you live in the state? Yes, Michigan. How about you? How about you? I want to taste this before I start adding butter. Because I'm not going to do all that work if it's too salty. I am way down south. Okay. Now this is like a tricky part. I'm not trying to fail this. Let me get cold butter in the warm. Babak is back. Hi. Hi. Any thoughts about the I would like to be present when you're cooking? Okay, yeah, not yet. Because I want to make sure I have all the ingredients too. You know, I got to do my own grocery shopping and stuff. And it's too cold. But I am going to make it. Maybe not next 2 weeks though. Because next week's menu is already almost done. And to get all those vegetables and stuff, I'll have to go somewhere special to make sure I have everything. So we'll do in a couple weeks for sure. But thank you for joining. Yeah, thank you for sharing the recipe too. So you're supposed to put cold butter in the warm sauce and you whisk it. Yes, gourmet. Yes, I remember you sharing the recipe. I do. Look at it, baby. I think this is the best way for me to do today. Yeah, there we go. Oh my God, that looks so beautiful. The color is like lighter pink. I just had dinner. It was shredded chicken breast with mole. Okay, orange rice and breast chicken salad with tortilla. Very nice dinner. Was it spicy? Do you like spicy? What kind of seasoning? with the mole? Any other seasoning or just pretty much that's the seasoning? So I want to make sure it stays cold. That's why I'm not like messing with it too much. It's like a tricky recipe. Was it spicy? Oh, they gotta do like spicy food? I love spicy food. Spicier the better. So this is like a technique and trick at the same time. I want to make sure I'm stirring and the butter is melting before adding more. I want to see. Oh, now we are talking. Oh my God. Now we are talking. Look at this. Let me clean this up, move it out of the way. Now we are talking. Are you guys ready? Give me like a thumbs up or a heart if you guys are ready. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Give me thumbs up. Thumbs up. I get one thumbs up. Number one, unusual. Are you ready? Because you know my oven almost failed me. So now I appreciate more how this looks. See? And that's why I was telling you guys, it doesn't really need any sauce. Isn't it cute? And you can eat this with the beef gravy or this sauce. But you know it's good without it. It looks excellent. Thank you, thank you. I almost like, if I didn't pay attention, I would have lost it because sometimes the oven acts up. So it wasn't like hot. And that's like poor man's beef Wellington, guys. Simple. Mushroom and beef. If you have like a provolone cheese, it's like a fully cheesesteak. Carlos saying hi. Hi, Carlos. How are you doing? How are you doing, Carlos? Now, if this technique is too much, you can thicken up with the cornstarch, which I might just do that in a minute. Because I really want to show you guys this sauce. I do. Give me 1 second. I want to show you guys with the sauce. I'm going to make it a little bit, bring it to boil, and I'm going to put a little cornstarch in there. You're doing great. Good. Looks scrumptious. Thank you. Oh, you want to do it? I put it in there. Here. It does. I don't even need the sauce, to be honest. And we're going to wait for a minute, and then I'm going to cut it, and I will show you guys. Oh, wow, that looks good. My Wellington are Always soggy in the bottom. Oh, really? Let's see it. This is so good. With live stream, you never know. Things can go wrong. Look at this. Oh, don't want to lose it. Almost lost it. Let me throw this paper out of the way. You guys see it? See it? See it? Redison saying, great job. Thank you. Thank you. I'll flip it. I want to flip it back. I want to flip it back. Jeez, I wish I was eating that for dinner. Thank you. Thank you. Is this too small? I gotta flip it back, but I don't want to break it. Okay. Make sure I'm not touching the hot pan. Okay. Ready. 1, 2, 3. I flipped it, but then I'm like, I can't show you guys the front because it was falling. You guys see it? Isn't it just like the picture on Gordon Ramsay's menu? And it tastes even better. So, you know, anytime you bake something like that, wait for a few minutes before you cut it or it's going to fall apart. Yes. Yes. Just, did you see that? Beef Wellington is ready. And that's pretty much it. Let me see if I want to. So hot. This oven almost failed me because you done? Let me just do it. I got it. Say it again. It's gonna take what? Thicken even more. So you don't do that? Can you tell people like to cook in my house? Just not as much as I do. Gordon is jealous of your beef Wellington. Yes, I'm telling you, this is a good recipe. I'm telling you guys. I would not lie if you know already. I would not lie. This sauce supposed to get the more what you call. It's like a beef gravy with the juice. That's why I say we're gonna do throwdown Fridays because we're gonna follow chef's recipe, but try to make it on a budget, you know. So if I've never made it before, we'll still make it. But this recipe, I've made it already a few times. Oh, I gotta see what people are saying because I made a mess here with this butter and cornstarch. See. So the only difference is between the beef. What kind of okay, somebody's saying some grilled asparagus on the side. Oh my God. Yes. Great job. Thank you, Redison. Sheesh, I wish I was eating that for dinner. Thank you, thank you. Already isn't right by myself. Sorry, but why is it called? Oh, because of the beef choice. Did we come up with that name or was it at work already? We came up with the name at work. So the only difference is the choice of meat. This one have like a chuck roast, you know, it's kind of like a pot roast meat and you cook it in the Instapot or on a pressure cooker. So it's nice and like easy to shred. So it still melts in your mouth, but a different cut of meat for poor people. Now, if you're rich, then you know it's kind of different cut, different meat. That's the only difference. That's why it calls poor man's because of the choice of meat. Poor people can afford this. Because I was searching today and it's like a $60, $70 for a slice at Gordon Ramsay's restaurant if you were to order food there. I must have missed that. Sorry, but bicycle poor man, yeah. It's because of the meat. Oh, this mouse. Oh, wow. Thank you, Desi. Oh, the one from the, yeah, because it's an expensive cut of meat, you know, like so people like rare. So that's why. And this is what we love. We love this. Gordon is jealous of your beef Wellington. I hope so. Find me, Gordon. I'll do throwdown with you. Redison, be laughing. See, well, I hope you guys enjoyed. Looks delicious. Thank you, thank you. So you can eat with the beef gravy, or with the. This looks like a beef gravy with a what you call red wine reduced. But if you don't like it, you can eat it without too. Mike saying thank you, thumbs up. Mike, thank you, thank you. I'm gonna cut this in a minute. I want to show you guys how this look. Redison, oh nice. Somebody saying yes. Reduced what? Reduced price or reduced sauce? Hamid, look what we made. We made beef Wellington today. Music lover saying hi, hi, music lover. How are you doing? How are you doing? How's everybody doing? Happy Friday, guys. I know we are just chilling. We are just chilling. You guys see this? And we just got the beef broth reduced, kind of like beef gravy. Travis Smith say, what's for supper this evening? Oh, Travis Smith, how are you doing? We got beef Wellington, better than Gordon Ramsay. People will tell you in the chat. People will vouch for me. They saw me cooking. And they were patient with me because the oven almost failed me. This is poor man's beef Wellington, but still just as good. Don't you guys think? I should get a better knife. Why am I using this cheapo knife? Get a better knife. Get a better knife. Serrated? No, this is not like a loaf of bread. This gotta have a straight cut because it's flaky. You learned something, didn't you, today? Serrated for the bread. Absolutely. This is not a loaf of bread. This is flaky bread, right? It's a pastry puff. You want a nice, sharp, straight cut, like a cake. You know when you cut a slice of cake, each slice, every time you cut and you lift, you dip in the hot water. You wipe it off and you make another cut. That's how they cut in the bakery without having any goo to the next cake slice. So when you're cutting the cake, each time you're slicing your cake, dip in the hot water. So for loaf of bread, you use serrated knife, not for flaky bread. We are learning. Remember for please, I'll eat salad today. Yeah, you need a sharp, straight cut for this. Oh my God. You know, when I do this live stream and sometimes certain food, maybe I have never cooked it, or if I haven't cooked in a long time, you don't know. Things can go wrong many ways. So when it turns out like it did today, I'm so happy because I can show you guys on live how it looks. Okay, watch this. What do you guys think? Don't tell me it's cold because you can see the steam. You see the layer of mushroom and then the beef. So we put it like original recipe. See? How is it so perfect? Yes, it's all in the technique. So originally, you know, if you were be laid out the pastry puff, I rolled it out just a little bit more, and then we put mustard, brush it off with mustard. We spread out the cooked mushroom, but with the beef, you pile it up all in one corner, like we are about to roll a burrito. So we did not spread out the beef part. And then you fold it over and you fold it and tuck it under and fold. So the beef was all in one side, and that's why it looks the way it does. And that's the original look of this recipe. Now you can definitely eat this with the gravy, like make a, you know, roux and a cup of, you can save the juice from your Instapot or pressure cooker, the beef you boil, and make, you know, beef gravy. I have a little bit of wine in this one because that's how Gordon Ramsay serves it. So this is what I did. And it has like a thyme and mustard. That's the main ingredient of it. Let's see if I can. Like that with the sauce. Okay. Lazy Beach Bum saying that looks good. Thank you, thank you. How's this so perfect? Yeah, it was a rolling technique. Lemo saying you are a perfect beauty. Thank you, thank you. Would you cook fried chicken with chips? Is it some kind of special recipe? We can follow it. Because if it's like a simple recipe that everybody knows how to make, I usually don't cook. Never argue with a woman holding a knife. Yep. I've seen some men get offended too. It's not about men and women. It's anybody who's holding a knife you don't want to argue with. Oh, that would be good. Dipping Aju, yes, Miss Aju, yep. It's simple. Yes. I try to make food international on a budget, remember? So I like to challenge myself. Are you guys ready? Sorry if I'm offending you guys. Oh my god, so good. I will challenge Gordon Ramsay. Gordon Ramsay, if you're watching, I'll do throwdown with you. And we'll do a taste test with people with their eyes closed. So they don't know who cooked who. This is better. I would not lie. You guys know I don't lie. If it wasn't good, you would know. Yes, this is so good. And the juice, the sauce is good too. Wonderboy saying hi. Termanly, North Carolina. Just checking. Look, sir, what we made. Gordon Ramsay's recipe on a budget. Better than Gordon Ramsay. Call him. I could smell. Yes, so this is really good. The sauce is, you guys saw how I made the sauce. I'm so hungry. Oh, you will be the judge? Okay, okay. For sure. We'll get Hamid. Is it a pastry? Oh, it's a pastry puff. It's a puff pastry. This was the recipe. Pastry puff. Did you guys like today's recipe? You think it was easy to follow? The poor man comes from the part of the, because we are using affordable meat. That's the only difference. And everything else is the same recipe. Same recipe, same ingredient, just different meat. So with that being said, thank you so much for joining and being patient, because oven almost failed me. Bye, Maz. Thank you. I'm not gonna hold you guys any longer. I know it's almost 9 o'clock. And thank you for all of you who joined me for this poor man's beef Wellington recipe. Hopefully you guys give it a try. The full recipe will be in the description box below. Have a good night. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.